not sure. There's work production at the back of this place here where I am, but there's also work right here. I'm opening the door, right outside the front door. It's only just starting. Look, it's going to be massive. This is a sight and sound control program because that noise comes right into the house. And it'll get louder too because look, they've got huge pipes. There's nothing wrong out here. They're all calls work, powers that be, control, patrol, work, production. They're not necessary. They're about creating sound, negative mechanical sound every day. The water flows perfectly well down the street, so for them to be putting new pipes is huge, and to be restarting a whole work production out the back when it was actually finished. So patrol vehicle coming down as well, patrol truck. See how it's all right around me? It's literally a construction site around me, and it says construction. And with rapid construction written on the front, even though they know that all these constructions are deliberately made to go very slow so that they can extend the sound program before they start another one. It's the same as the patrol pedestrian patrol system where you have people following you and coming into your actual space. The same as this is in my space, because although it's outside my front door, the sound comes into the house. So everywhere you go you have this android artificial intelligent program of beings, of human beings around you, controlling you. Never letting you out of their sight or out of not being able to live without them taking over your senses and your mind. Never being able to not see or hear them around you at any point in time, any moment. And it's all set up, it's not natural. Otherwise it would just be completely insane. But it is insane in the sense that I'm just going to go back inside here and show the example on the TV here of where they tell you what they are. This is just an example of the psychopathic programmed artificial intelligent android androgyne beings explaining to you about themselves on the screen. So real human beings in small numbers, they do good and they see bad. When you do good, when you act as a human being or act humanely or just as a normal human being in any way, these beings have to bring you down, have to take it from you, have to disturb your human sense of peace. That's why they bring in the sound system around you, and that's why they have to keep you the same as them, on their wavelength, on their technical grid. These are artificial beings and they need control. They only live for control. They have to have everything organised and exactly the same as they just want it. The world revolves around you, not them. Or at least the world revolves around them, not you. Or at least, in other words, the world revolves around you because they follow you, they watch you, they control you with their sight and sound program around you with their beings. But in their minds or in their way of doing things, they want you to revolve around their technology, revolve around their control system, be under their control. And if you aren't, they don't want you to exist. They actually don't really want your existence anyway, but they need your existence for what these beings term their energy, their food, their life, because they don't exist without taking human life. That is the end time tragedy for humanity, but it's also the end time reality, or just the time reality, because it will be the end of humanity. That's why I say it's the end time for humanity. Yes, these beings will eventually probably become extinct too, but their aim is to use human life to keep going. And that in their own belief system, from what I can see, they believe that if they can extract and combine with humanity, with the transhuman situation, with the transhuman earth that now exists, they think if they keep that going, that because they're combining with life when they're really artificial creation. It's basically the difference between human creation and artificial intelligent creation. And even the psychopathic malignancy of Narcissus' spirit in these beings, in these human beings, that is Lucifer's mind, or the artificial intelligent computer system's mind in these actual beings, that basically is a program that takes them over and directs them to patrol and control the human beings, because the powers that be, the artificial intelligent powers that be, that computer program, that computer virus that controls the whole of Earth and that is actually in the Earth air, in the Earth atmosphere, it's everywhere, infects or goes into the mind of the psychopath and those types of cloned human beings. But there also are totally artificially, as you know, there also is total artificially intelligent created human beings, which although they are totally artificial, they still look and imitate being a human being perfectly. So you have different types of minds in very similar types of human bodies. Very few are actually natural, normal, original, creator human beings, or created human beings, and creator human beings, because don't forget, they see everything bad, and human beings, if they are normal human beings, try to see things good, or actually bring about something good. Human beings don't want a bad, negative, anti-life world, whereas they actually do, even though of course they promote and are your main demigods that are advocates for a natural free world. But in reality, their idea of freedom is total control. And that's why they have reverse thinking, and that's why we have a reverse world. That's why, despite all the talk about peace, love and understanding, in reality there's no peace, love and understanding. All you have is machine beings around you creating a lot of sight and sound to take over your senses, to take over your life and take over your world. They've stopped it as soon as I come to the door, so it's not as loud. See how they stopped it, and see how the patrol truck is patrolling as soon as I open the door? That's all around you. You have the traffic doing that, where they're patrolling around you, always continually around you in a continual circle surveillance system. it looks all natural, but all the traffic literally just surrounds you. You know, as you walk towards it, the people come out of their houses one after the other. All looks as though they're just doing random natural things. But because it's a continual flow of these beings around you everywhere, and even when you should have a bit of, like if you come inside your own place where you're living, you should theoretically be able to at least find some way of getting away from their presence. But you can't get away from their presence if they stage these completely staged rapid constructions all around you. They literally stage them all around you. They just pop them up in front of you every day, right outside the door. I'll just film more of this if I can. There is a plane going over the roof too, I think, as I come out. It's a jet. It's an army jet aircraft over the roof as I come straight out the door, but I'm not filming anymore because I need to get a drink and try to get away from the sound. But I can't get away from it because although I can see, it takes me energy, and all this is energy draining too, so even to leave the place takes energy. And they're consuming my energy by their actions, so that means they're getting energy and becoming rapid constructions around, whereas I'm becoming a slower human being, losing energy and almost, you know, going towards death, you could say.